Israel Today, the headline is Israeli Rabbi says he's already holding meetings with Messiah. Israeli Rabbi says he's already holding meetings with Messiah. The subtitle, a snapshot of Israel's spiritual hunger as biggest rabbis are afraid to leave the country lest they miss Messiah's coming. Now, folks, this is what, of course, separates Christians from Jews, not our Messianic Jewish friends, because our Messianic Jewish friends obviously have come to believe in Yeshua or Messiah. But this is what separates practicing Jews, Orthodox Jews, from Christians. We believe Jesus is Messiah, right? And he's already come. They're still waiting on the Messiah. And here they're afraid they're going to miss his coming if they leave Israel. And supposedly one Israeli rabbi says he's already holding meetings with the Messiah. Now, we believe that their, quote, Messiah will sadly end up being the Antichrist. There'll be many little Antichrist, the Bible says, before the beast is revealed, the man of perdition, the man of sin. But the Antichrist, who ends up being a world leader, will show up on the scene performing counterfeit miracles, signs, and wonders, and deceive many, the Bible says. And Israel will believe he is their Messiah. He will negotiate a peace treaty between them and the Arab nations, and they will build their third temple, which they want to build now. They even have the red heifer program over there we've discussed that will allow them to sacrifice that red heifer, use its ashes to purify the temple. They've trained the Levite priests. They have the robes. They have the harps. They have the instruments. They just need to build the temple. And the Antichrist will confirm, which many believe is already treaties signed, just not enacted, haven't been really put into practice, will confirm these treaties. They'll build their temple. They'll begin sacrifices, and he will be friendly to them, and they'll think he's their Messiah. And then at some point, he will turn on them and begin to slaughter the Jews in huge numbers, proving once again that their Messiah, the Antichrist, is exactly who he is. And he'll even set up an image in the temple, it says in the Bible, and speak words of blasphemy. They're going to find out quickly their Messiah is actually going to be their persecutor. He's going to become and be known as the Antichrist. Do I have all that right, Dr. Lindstedt?
You sure do. Matter of fact, Matthew chapter 24 is an incredible reference for this because that's a tribulation text. And as Jesus begins that discourse, the first thing he talked about, he said, beware of many false Christs, many antichrists. And so when you see the preparation that Israel is making, trying to welcome this Messiah, my concern is that it shows that they understand what the Bible says, because in that article, it's interesting, they even refer to Gog and Magog. In other words, they know the prophecies of the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 and 39. And it talked about the fact that there would be a time when Russia would surround them. That's exactly what we find tonight. Russia's on completely surrounding Israel. The heightened condition of a world war is a reality. And you know what? Putin is just desperate enough right now that he might do something as crazy as nuclear weapons. I'm not praying for that or hoping for that, but the Bible warns that there's a time, according to Ezekiel chapter 39, that there'll be contamination so bad that 7 months of burying the dead, no one will be allowed to pass through the land because of the contamination on those bodies. So sooner or later, that will come. The one great thing we have the Word of God to tell us what's taking place. Next, we have the hope, those of us that know Christ, that we know that we're gone before the tribulation ever begins. But we're looking at the headlines. It says wars and rumors of wars. Wow, what could be more close fitting than what we have today? Because out of newspapers today, I think I've collected at least 8 stories of wars and rumors of wars. And some of these could well affect our country, as well as the countries that we've been talking about in terms of Russia and Belarus, Ukraine, Lebanon. All these things are exactly what the Bible portrayed in the last days.
Wow. Well, it is so moving fast. So when this rabbi says he's already holding meetings with Messiah, who do you think he's holding meetings with? Any idea? Are we talking a world leader, maybe like Emmanuel Macron, which has got a funny name, Emmanuel. God with us. I've been leery of this guy for a long time, and but who knows? I mean, I wonder who he's holding meetings with. Maybe somebody none of us have ever heard of. But what are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, Emmanuel Macron is a good candidate because he just announced this past weekend that he wants a world army. He said we need a world army to contain Russia. And it's interesting because he invited Israel to be a part of that package of 44 countries. I don't know. I'd hate to mention someone by name because I don't know what you can do to call someone a worse name than to call them the Antichrist. But there's other candidates because I see a lot of people. Some of them are very wealthy. Some of them are very bright. Some of them have some power and they want more power. But I even think of this advisor for Mr. Biden, his closest advisor, Amos Hitzstein. He's the guy that just brokered the Lebanon natural gas deal. And I think I downloaded an article and shows him there doing this thing. A Jewish man, great friend of the Arabs, a master mind for peace. He's promising peace and safety. And he actually claimed that by giving away Israel's natural gas to Lebanon, that they were going to make Israel safer. I don't know how he figures that out. No, his mind must be more advanced than mine. But how do you give away billions of dollars of natural gas, maybe $1 trillion of natural gas, and that makes your country safer when you give it to an enemy, and when you give it to a terrorist organization by the name of Hezbollah? So we're watching people, movers and shakers, and who knows who will rise to the top. But the Antichrist will actually be indwelt by Satan himself. And so these guys it's almost like they're interviewing for the job because they want to control the world. I look at Bill Gates, as much money as he's got, he still wants more money. He still wants more control. He even wants to slim down the population. So there's some candidates. We don't know who they are. The Bible says this, that he will be revealed in his time, but his time can't come until the church is taken out of the scene. So I think all we can do is say, wow, we're watching the preparation work, but the preparation work that we watched in the last 72 hours, it's exactly what the Bible says will take place in the last days.
Now you mentioned a man there, Jewish, that you say could be a candidate for the Antichrist. So are you saying we don't know if the Antichrist is Jewish? We don't know if he's Gentile? Because I know some say he's going to be Gentile. Others say he could be either Gentile or Jewish. What do you believe?
Yeah, I think he'll be a Jew. And here's why. Because when they come to a time, they're going to trust him so much that they're going to set down their weapons. It's hard for me to believe. I know some say, he's going to be an Arab and so like that. I just don't think that. My own personal feeling is I believe that he is going to be a Jew because his main point is to promise the Jews something that they want. His main point is to promise them peace and safety and security. And I think for them to trust someone other than a Jew is going to be very difficult to do because even up till now, the peace negotiations have been done best by people that are of Jewish lineage because Israel understands how small they are and what a critical position they are in the whole world. And why is everybody looking at them? The Bible says that Russia and its hordes, Russia and its whole group of nations will come against them. And the very nations that 2,500 years ago, the Bible said are going to come, we're watching them surround Israel. I'm watching the headlines. These men are meeting with Russia and with China and with Iran. Iran made an incredible promise today. Russia said we're actually running out of short-range ballistic missiles. We're running out of drones. So the Ukraine, in a gesture of great friendship to them, said, okay, we'll begin the first delivery to help replenish the supply. And so the sides are clearly drawn. Right now, there's a conflict out in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. That conflict has to do with gas. You and I talked about the Nord Stream sabotage. And now, all of a sudden, Israel has something that the whole world wants. They have if not the largest, the second largest natural gas field in the world. The country there in green, that's Lebanon. And the country south of that, below that, that's blue, that's Israel. And you can see the line that until just a week ago, that was well accepted. So those dark spots are these huge natural gas fields. And the most conservative estimate is that those are worth billions, hundreds of billions of dollars. And some people estimate that it will be in the trillions. That's how big it is. The only field that might compete with it might be those in Russia. But to be honest, almost everyone agrees that this is the mother lode right here. So until just a few days ago, when you look at that line of what Israel says, this is ours, everyone agreed it was theirs. All of a sudden, the United States, Joe Biden and Amos Hochstein, they said, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to redraw the line. Now look at the line. The U.S. is proposing that. Unbelievable. Well, can you imagine if some country came into our land and started giving away our natural resources? Let's say they gave away our water supply. Or, I mean, how does America have the right? So they went in and they sold Israel on the fact, let's give, not sell, let's give the natural gas to Hezbollah, and Hezbollah will write a royalty check to the Israeli government. Let me tell you this, Hezbollah has never written a check of any kind to the Israeli government, and they're not about to. They're not going to start. Even if they promise it, don't count on that. So the critics are saying this: when Israel gave Lebanon 100% of its negotiating powers, just left. Why did that take place? Biden forced him into doing it. And Biden, I don't know that he had the clout to do it, but I know this: Amos Hochstein does have the clout. This man is in charge of energy of more than half the world. This man is the mastermind behind it, and he's also the master peace negotiator. Wow, we just watched a major deal take place. And you talk about something that almost puts a fuse to the whole Middle East deal. It's incredible. Now, couple this whole thing of the ownership of this, and you can see why Netanyahu, he's so mad at Lippert. He said, why would he give away the natural resources that belong to the citizens of Israel? He said, you don't just give it away. And I'm going to be honest with you, it may have difficulty passing the parliament there, because it's like giving a huge bonus to Lebanon, who's in economic trouble. Their economy has been devalued 15 times since the first of the year. So why would you give that away? Well, there has to be something. Some people think that there's a kickback for the Biden family. Some people think there's a kickback for Leopard. I think it's the work of the devil. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think the devil is at work behind the scenes, because now all of a sudden, Russia says, okay, we're friends with Hezbollah. We're partners with Hezbollah. So now out in the ocean, we have Russian ships, Russian weapons, Russian soldiers on the west, on the east, on the north. Israel is completely surrounded by Russia, exactly as the Bible said would be in the last days.
Let me ask you, Rob, back to the Israeli, right back to the rabbi who says he's already holding meetings with Messiah. What would this guy do to prove to this rabbi? And then the subtitle is a snapshot of Israel's spiritual hunger as biggest rabbis, so that means more than one, are afraid to leave the country lest they miss Messiah's coming. But what would this guy have to be doing for this one rabbi to say he's already holding meetings with Messiah? What would he have to do to convince him that he's the Messiah, you think? Or what has he done to convince him of that?
Yeah. You know what I think he would do? I think he would say, I'm going to promise you peace. Because two reasons I say that. Because you see, they really believe that if they can begin to sacrifice on the Temple Mount using the cremated ashes of the red heifer, that will encourage the Messiah to come, because it shows that we want to sacrifice to you. We want to please you. And so they see the coming of Messiah as bringing about a realm of peace. Remember when they were under the Romans, they were looking for a Messiah. They've been looking for a Messiah for a long time. And so they want someone who's got the power to bring peace. And so in their mind, if they could be promised peace, that's why I think they're set up to welcome an Antichrist, as you started the program talking about. I think it's a setup. This is exactly what the Antichrist will use, because he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to give you something, but I need you to set down your weapons. And so the Bible says that he brokers this peace deal. He strengthens the peace deal. He makes a covenant. And what does he promise him? Well, here's what the Jews want. They want to be able to go to the Temple Mount and begin to worship again, because that's where all the great sacrifices are. And so when they see the red heifer, and in a minute we can talk about the resurgence of interest in these sacrifices. I mean, it's unbelievable. I have an article that just took place 3 or 4 days ago. They did an enactment of the water libation to prepare for the third temple. As they brought the red heifers into the airport at Ben Gurion, they sang the song of the temple. They sang the temple song. The number of visitors at the temple, at the Western Wall and leading to the temple, it's doubled just in the last month. There's a train, a new bullet train that they're getting ready to dedicate, that goes right from the Ben Gurion airport to the Western Wall. Look, the Bible says that in the middle of the tribulation, that the Antichrist is going to stop. He's going to break the promise. How does the tribulation begin? It begins with the Antichrist confirming a peace treaty with Israel. And then, like everything the devil does, he lies. You see, Jesus said, I'm the way, I'm the truth, and I'm the life. Well, the Antichrist and the devil, he's not the truth. He's a liar. John 8:48. He was a liar from the beginning. What did he do to Adam and Eve? He lied to them. He promised that they would be godlike. He promised that they would be all-knowing. And and Eve said, no. He said, we'll die. So he said, you will not surely die. I look at the philosophers today. I mean, the people that are making the rounds at these so-called economic forums and so on like that, here's what they're propagating. They're propagating that if we can continue to advance technology and science and medicine, that we'll actually get to a state where we will live forever. In other words, we will be godlike. We will live forever. They say this, that we'll be able to become superhuman. And so this transhumanism is this very doctrine, that we're going to be all-knowing, that we're going to be long life. There's going to be no separation from God. Why? They say, you are God's. That's the very lie that is in Genesis chapter 3. We're watching this take place and unfold just like the Bible said.
So think about that. You've got this bullet train to take them from the airport to the wall, because people from all the world are going to want to come there. You've got the preparations for the temple they've been making for years, all the robes, all the instruments, the Levites trained. Now they have red heifers over there they've brought from America. And they're practicing getting ready to cleanse the temple with these sacrifice of the red heifer and their ashes. You have all these nations that are surrounding Israel and right there in Syria, Russia, Iran, Turkey, all in Syria at their border. We have this massive gas that they have found, which could be this treasure that they're invaded for. The Bible speaks about them being invaded for their treasure. Everything is being set up that the Bible says is going to happen. Not one thing, not two things, multiple things. And now you have a rabbi saying, yeah, oh, by the way, I think I'm meeting with the Messiah. What are the statistical odds that all of these things would be happening right now, unless we really are just perhaps weeks, months, or a few short years from this curtain going up and the Bible being fulfilled and Bible prophecies coming to pass? The statistical odds of all this happening all at the same time, they're off you wouldn't fit on a piece of paper.
Well, I like the idea that we've seen indicators before. Remember that the signs are not for the rapture, the signs are for the tribulation. And
Right.
and before the tribulation can begin, then those of us who are Christians will be raptured, and then the wrath of God pours out on the earth. But I think the idea of convergence, all these things are converging together at
Right.
exactly the right
And
time.
what are the odds of that? I mean, you're a math guy. What do you think the odds of all these things we've been talking about tonight happening right now? What are the odds of that?
Well, to me, it says it's 100% correct that the Bible is right, because the Bible said all these things would take place. And so that's what he says in Matthew 16. He chided the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He chided the religious people because they said, okay, we want to see a sign from you. You go back just a few verses. You know what he does? He heals a man with a health issue. It says this, that he gave sight to the blind, he gave hearing to the deaf. Then he feeds a multitude with a small lunch, 4,000 men plus women and children. And after that, they say, show us a sign. And he said, I'm not going to show you a sign. He says, you can discern the weather. Remember, he said, red at night is a sailor's delight, and red in the morning is a sailor's warning. So he said, you can discern the times in the weather, but you can't discern the signs that are all around you. I think that applies to us today.
Right.
You know what? I think
Yeah.
people don't want the Lord to come because they're afraid they're going to miss out on something, and what they're going to miss out on is the wrath of God and a horrible mess on this earth. And so we have a hope, and that hope is that the Bible is
Absolutely.
right, that God has a plan. And so I got to admit, when
Yep.
I saw the headline today, the Russian ex-president said this, that if Israel sends weapons to the Ukraine, it will destroy its ties with Moscow. You know, if I were Israel, you know what I'd say? They're already destroyed. And so every threat is against Israel. And everything is lining up exactly as the Bible says. You know, how much more has to happen before we say, wow, you know what? We're living in the last days. We're living in an exciting time. This is a time for people to get right with God.